Good morning. Sometimes I get up early. I always like it, you know. I get up and I see that it's not too early. And I get a lot of things done. It's great. These are great days. Right. I have some fantastic news. I believe this is true, right? I'll post a link to it. Russian truckers are joining the Germans in the protest. Russian truckers are coming over to support the Germans in the protest. It's fantastic. There's this guy who says, the Russians were never against the German people. They were against your government. Well, of course this is true. People are basically good, you see, and they are curious about each other. They want to get along. They don't want to fight, see. It's the stupid governments. That's the problem, you know. This is exactly what we need, what we want. People getting together, uniting, see, against these assholes. You know, sometimes you hear this, I'm sure you heard this. People claim that these bullies, they are so smart, you know. I'm sure you heard this. It's not true, of course. They are just cowards and they are bullies. See? And they get together and they take a crap on people. That's what they want to do. They are always cowards. So when you face them, they will back down. I remember, you ever wondered what happened to these jerks, these bullies that you met in, let's say, high school or something? What happened to them? Well, some of them ended up in these positions. This is what they wanted. See, they want to be able to take a crap on people and get away with it, you know. Now, I remember one guy, his name was Christer. He was a total coward bully, see. And when you faced him, he backed down immediately. He was working behind the scenes to create situations, you see. So when I spotted him, I saw what he was doing and I faced him, he backed down immediately. He was so scared of me, this guy. See. No, they don't have this. See, we can just face it, right? And we walk right in there. You know, and we are honest, you see. They don't have this. They can't do this. They have to work behind the scenes. And they will never be popular. Of course, never. You know. So they are not like James Bond villains, these guys. They just, nobody said no to them. That's why they could do this. I saw this from Queensland, Australia. I couldn't believe it. Queensland, Australia. 7-month pregnant nurse. Right now, she was fired because she wouldn't take the booster. Now, you know, the mandates have been lifted. Well, this is a typical example of these bullies. No. They sit there and they bully people. And they say, we were never wrong about anything, right? So now we are going to fire you. You're 7 months pregnant. Yeah, I will fire you now because you wouldn't do as I say. I'm sure that if you face that person, there's a person there somewhere, in this Queensland agency or whatever. If you face that person, it's a total coward. This person is a total coward. That's right. I was listening to Neil Oliver. I really like him. I'm so happy that he's still on GB News, right? He was talking about lunatics. It's a great video. For instance, he talked about the British airstrikes in Yemen to protect the Red Sea. You know, the Red Sea is thousands of miles away from the UK borders, and they can't stop small boats with illegal immigrants coming over the English Channel. And they can almost see the English Channel from their windows, you see, these stupid politicians. But they can't do anything about this. But they want to protect the Red Sea. Yeah. Total lunatics, of course, spending millions and billions of pounds, taxpayers' money. It's crazy. Yeah, they are lunatics. It's a very good video from Neil Oliver. I strongly recommend it. Well, this is what they do, right? Joe Biden is doing the same thing, right? Well, he's not very active, I don't think so, but he's the president. So, you know, sending all that money to Ukraine, protecting Ukraine, right? And meanwhile, tons of illegal immigrants are coming over the border into the United States. See? Total lunatics. He's correct about this, Neil Oliver. It's great. Finally, I have to tell you this. You know, Yuval Noah Harari, this guy from the World Economic Forum. I think he's a lover to Klaus Schwab. I can picture this. See, total asshole, this guy, Harari. He said something interesting. He said, if Donald Trump wins the election, which he's likely to do, he said, it would be the end of global order. Interesting, right? He also said this, some politicians claim that there is a conflict between patriotism and the global government. Well, I think there is a conflict. What a jerk. No. I wonder what he was like when he was a kid, when he was in school. I bet you. Nobody liked him. I bet you. What a jerk. All right. That's all. Be good.